Kevin, an unaccustomed victory this evening, a 4-0 win over Bradford Park Avenue, largest win of the season. I'm not sure, as much as we were hopeful, I'm not sure anybody saw that coming. Did you see that coming?
I can't say I did, no. We've struggled in games this season on too many occasions, and as I said after Saturday's game, we've been guilty of not taking chances when they come along. But Nathan, it's a great header to give us a good base from which to build in the 4 or 5 minutes in. It's good ball in, and continue to play with the intensity that we did throughout the first half was really encouraging. And saying to the lads, that's the intensity they've got to work to each and every game, and not for 45 minutes or 75 minutes. It's got to be the full 90. But understanding how you manage games, when it's quite frenetic at times, and just settle it down and not getting carried away with certain moments. But I thought, we're excellent in the first half, and great that we've built on Nathan's goal. Kai's got a goal, and he had a terrific game tonight for us. It was a constant threat alongside Montel. To go in at 3-0 at half time, it's not a position we've found ourselves in very often this season, is it? And it's just nice to come from a different perspective with your half-time team talk and make the guys understand. And then you kind of you want to make them understand that they need to try and play with the same intensity for the next 45 and make sure we're making good decisions. And when you're looking at players, how intense do they want to be, and are they able to manage that intensity for 90 minutes? So it's just nice that you've got that nice, that cushion at half time that you can take in the second half, and then have the second half start that we did. Did kill the game off. And again, we could have had more goals on top of that. That's probably being a little bit greedy, and it was difficult for Bradford tonight, but credit to our lads, they made it difficult for them. So, we'll take that, and hopefully, if we can build on it Saturday, it'll be a good week.
Sure. When you have a 3-0 lead at half-time, I suppose when the boot is on the other foot, given Bradford's position at half-time, they had to find a response, didn't they? So that was important when you say about maintaining that intensity, because you knew they were going to get some sort of response in the second half. Yeah,
Mark's he's a terrific manager at this level, and it's done really well with Bradford, and he's going to galvanise them and get a reaction and a response out of them. And for our players, it's how they deal with that and how they manage those situations and those moments. And it'd be nice to be in that situation a few more times this season and moving forwards. But it's great for the lads to enjoy the moment, and as I say, it hasn't happened on any occasions this season like that. So it's a kind of very unfamiliar, but nonetheless, it's nice to feel, and that's where we want to go and where we want to be on a regular basis. And hopefully those lads are starting to understand that, and hopefully we can move forward.
Bradford arrived a bit late here today. I think there were some travel problems, and as much as that's unfortunate. You've still got to sort of be ruthless, haven't you, in a way? And if it did have an impact, that's not for you to be concerned about.
No, we've got to worry about our game, and the bits and pieces that go on around it are things that we can't control. What we can control is getting out there and playing to an intensity and moving the ball well and being really committed to the cause and showing high energy levels. And we did that in the first half, and it's nice when you keep demanding that of players, and to get the goals that run alongside it is really encouraging for players. And I think when you can, as a player, when you can feel something for your efforts, and the rewards are there, and the rewards are there at the end of the game as well. That's a feeling that, like I say, a lot of those young men need to get used to doing on a regular basis. That's what they need to do. And hopefully we can take them forward, and like I say, have and experience more moments and evenings like this. And still plenty of work to do. And as we've seen in the Premier League, things can be good one moment and soon change. So you don't get carried away with it. We'll regroup on Thursday, and then hopefully come together and prepare right for a tough game Saturday.
Sure. Yeah, we're a little bit short of numbers this evening. I think just the 4 substitutes. Jamie Allen was injured, I gather, this evening.
Yeah, he's got a calf issue that hasn't settled down. I think it's a bit more than a bruise to Jamie's calf. Obviously disappointed to lose him. He's a strong player for us, but you're right. Matty out the side, Liam out the side, Jason out the side. Byron wasn't in a great place, but fortunately able to sit on the bench for us, and we decided not to risk him tonight off the back of it. Luke Rose just coming back, and he's still not 100%, but he wants to get out there and try to do the things again, get out there and play and shrug the bit of illness that he's got off. Credit to him. But yes, there are still players to come back into the fold that potentially will make a big difference to us.
We've mentioned the goals. I don't suppose we should gloss over the clean sheet, a second clean sheet in a row. I imagine that's probably quite pleasing as well. Probably the main black mark in the evening is the late injury to Jordan Piggott. Have you got any update on his condition?
I spoke to one of the medical guys on it. I haven't seen him directly, but I think the nurse is in there checking him now, and I'm hopeful that it's everything's more precautionary than anything else. I think Jordan wanted to move on the pitch, and the advice was not to. Due to the nature of the injury. So yeah, look, he's had a really strong game for us again there, been really committed, and hopefully everything is more precautionary than anything else, and Jordan's back out on the field with us sooner rather than later. But he's done terrific for us there, and it's probably the one downside to the evening.
Sure. I mean, obviously it is concerning when you see a player down for that length of time, and I think coming probably where it did in the game as well, it took a little bit of this. Well, it's bound to take a bit of the shine off the result, and in terms of the players, I don't think they really got to enjoy that moment so much because of the injury to him.
Yeah, I think and it's a good thing that players are concerned about their teammates, and certainly the most important thing is a player's health and well-being, and it's good that his teammates are measured in their reaction at the end of the whistle and what have you. Like, he's the most important thing, and him being fit and well and able to get out there again is, like I say, is the most important. So let's hope that's the case. We'll see how it is and how we come at the next sort of 2 or 3 days. But yeah, like I say, we need to get used to and having more of these evenings here, so that that we can enjoy it and we can start to get ourselves back on track again.
Kevin, always appreciate your time. Thanks very much. Thank you.